So let me ask you something uncomfortable. Do you actually believe you're allowed to win? I'm not asking if you want success or if you think you could get there one day. I'm asking if you think you're allowed to have the clients, the money, the time, the freedom, the life right now as you are without becoming some upgraded, better version of yourself, right? Most people don't lack strategy or goals. They lack emotional permission. And today I want to show you why that's the real battle and how AI gives you the structure, but you provide the self-confidence. Let's get into it. Imagine you're a solo creator, a coach, a service provider, a writer, and you notice this pattern in yourself that almost no one wants to admit. You actually know what to do, but something in you feels like you haven't earned the right to do it yet. Right? It sounds like, who am I to charge for this? Oh, I probably need another certification. I should fix myself first. I need more proof that I can do it. People like me don't get those kind of results. And here's the classic one. I need more confidence before I can do this. But here's the thing. Confidence doesn't show up first. It only comes after. It's built by action, not before. And if deep down you feel unworthy, you'll avoid the action that would build the confidence and then blame yourself for the avoidance. It's not a skills problem. It's not a strategy problem. It's not even a fear problem. It's a faith problem. Faith in yourself, faith that you're capable, faith that you deserve a life that works, faith that your past doesn't disqualify your future. And you don't need religious faith. You need the kind of faith that says, I'm allowed to try. I'm allowed to learn. I'm allowed to win. Now, let's be real about why this happens. Most people carry emotional baggage from three things, three different places. One, past failures. Every time something didn't work, you blame yourself, right? Instead of thinking, wrong strategy, you told yourself something along the lines of, maybe I'm just not that good. Place number two, people around you who never aimed higher. If everyone in your circle plays small, you feel guilty for wanting more. It's like you're breaking some unspoken rule, right? And place number three, the belief that success is for those people, other people, right? You see the polished creators, the big personalities, the confident entrepreneurs, and you compare your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. And you tell yourself, they just have something I don't. But here's the truth. They act before they feel ready. They give themselves permission. And that's the bridge you haven't walked yet. Now, here's where AI fits into all of this. A lot of people get overwhelmed with AI, not because it's complicated, but because it removes all your excuses. Suddenly, you can write an email in minutes. You can build content in an hour. You can outline a course in an afternoon. And you can automate the parts you hate, and you can create systems that used to take full teams. All this should be freeing. But for many people, it's threatening because once the friction is gone, you're left with only one question. Why am I still not doing the things I say I want? And the answer, like the real answer, is usually I don't trust myself to handle the success. AI gives you structure, AI gives you speed, AI gives you clarity, but AI can't give you permission. That's on you. Let me give you a simple reframe. You don't need to believe you're a winner. You just need to believe you're allowed to get better. Because if you accept that improvement is allowed, then growth is allowed, and then success becomes inevitable. So here's a practical way to build that faith. It's all based on micro permissions. Micro permission one, I'm allowed to publish something that's imperfect. Micro permission two, I'm allowed to show up even when I'm nervous. Micro permission three, I'm allowed to charge money for this even while I'm still learning. Micro permission four, I'm allowed to make money without suffering for it. Micro permission five, I'm allowed to win at a pace that feels good to me. Faith grows when you stop waiting for the perfect version of yourself and start acting as the current one. So you want a practical exercise to connect the mindset with the technology? Pick one thing that typically drains your confidence, right? Writing a post, creating a script, drafting an email, outlining a product, structuring an offer. And now use AI as a structure builder, not a savior, right? So step one, you write the messy draft. Doesn't matter how chaotic it is. And then go to AI, give it your messy draft and say, help me make this clearer, but keep it in my voice. And then read that new version. Notice what AI pulled out of your ideas. And then step four, say it out loud. Hey, the brilliance was mine. AI just organized it. And you'll see the evidence that you have ideas worth expressing. And the evidence shows that your faith was justified. So it gets stronger. Let me leave you with this. Imagine someone coming to you and saying, I'm scared that if things start actually working, I'll lose everything. And imagine realizing the fear isn't really about success. It's about being the version of yourself who now believes you're allowed to succeed. Because in this moment, you give yourself emotional permission, everything shifts. Work feels lighter. Decisions feel clearer. AI stops feeling intimidating. Content comes easier. Your offers feel exciting instead of scary, and you show up with a calm confidence instead of showing up in survival mode. Because winning isn't driven by strategy. It's driven by identity. And identity starts to change the moment you get, I'm allowed to win. So if all this resonated, hit like so the AI knows this message matters, and drop a comment telling me the one thing you're going to give yourself permission to do this week. And if you want more videos like this, more, blending of mindset and courage and practical AI skills, hit subscribe. It's what we talk about here. Because you're not broken, you're not behind, you're not unqualified. You're allowed to win.